Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I showed you where we should be taking profits in my last analysis video. It was with Bitcoin. Take a look at this. This is the altcoins now, because this is where really we should all be looking, especially if you're someone that's in altcoins, alternative cryptocurrencies. That's what the alt stands for. This is not financial advice, educational purposes, the deal. So let's take a look at this, this chart. This is the total 3 market cap, right? Which means it's all of the money that's in cryptocurrency, excluding Bitcoin and excluding Ethereum. So the money that you see in Bitcoin, the trillions of dollars, that is not taken accounted for in this chart. You're only seeing the money that's in all the other coins. And what I like about this is it kind of expresses what's going to happen with your your altcoins. Are we going to have an alt season? Are we going to see prices go up and go crazy? If we do, how do we know when the top is in and things like that? And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So I just want to find, where is it? Where's this thing here? I'm trying to find the price range. Here we go. So, back in 2018 cycle, this is all of 2018, 2019, 2020. And if you look from here, from the C19 event, it had a massive, massive move up. We're talking 3,380% rise. Huge amounts of money came in. We're talking the market back then. It's weird to think that because I've been here right down, way when. This chart wasn't obviously as pronounced as what it is now, meaning that the chart wasn't much. Now it's got a lot more data. But back then, we were dealing with the altcoins only had like $30 to $50 billion. It's funny because, you have one section, one category, just meme coins that has like 30 billion. So it's really grown over the years, of people coming in and seeing it and seeing the opportunity. We want to look at this. This is the part that we want to look at, the RSI. And it's a powerful, powerful indicator. How it works for those that are new is you have this zone in the middle, and I'm going to change it to blue, this one, right? So let me come down, find the zone. You can change the color. The backdrop field, change to blue. You have, you can see it now, right? You have this zone in the middle, the blue zone with the white dotted bars at the top. And that's showing you where the price, meaning that if there's no price overbought, it remains within this, right? It's not overbought, it's not oversold. When you start seeing this blue line come up, right, this indicator, this RSI, that's your sign that you're becoming to get overbought. Look, it's piercing above these dotted lines. You're now becoming overbought. People are buying it too much altcoins, too much money's flooding in. So much money has come into the altcoins. It's too much. It's overbought. The whole alt season, the whole altcoin market, there's too much money flooding in. So what happens? Smart money takes profits just by looking at this chart. And if you want to make massive money in this space, you better learn how to read these charts. If you don't know how to read them or don't know what you're looking for, like and subscribe, stick around. Because I'm going to show you, I'm going to make sure you see this chart in this next massive wave to come. So you can see when we're going to go up here and peek into it. We were close to peeking into it back in March of 2024, but we never did, which is why I kept saying I felt like this should have been like the whole euphoric thing, like it should have happened there. Is it disguised? Have they broken it down and given it? We'll see. So, this is ideally what we want to see. We want a clean signal that shows us that the market is becoming very heated. Lots of money is coming in to the point where there's too much money in the market that smart money will at some point take the money out of it and put it in their pocket and go and buy a new house in Dubai on the beach on the palm. But to do that, you need to know when. And this is where we look, right? So let's come over here. I know this bit looks all confusing, but it's not. It's very simple to help you understand. So I'm a chart guy. I like to look at the charts to see what's going on. These things that you see here, from here to here, that's just the length of when we saw a parabolic run up. So if you look at all the green candles in between, it had a massive rally up because we've been trending. Look, this is like you're trending sideways for ages, waiting for something to happen. Then it finally happens, but it only happens in a short space of time. It's not ages and ages. So this, I say a short space. This took a few weeks, a few months. But in some cases, when you see massive explosions, massive price pumps like this happened in 28 days from here straight up to here. 28 days, 30 days max. So I believe that we will see something like this again. And I think it's going to push us into this blue zone. If we're lucky, it might really extend and come up into this orange zone. I don't know if it is. That's your take. At that point, if it comes up into that orange zone, I would expect that this RSI, where is it, would be giving us the strongest signal You know, I would expect that at that point, this would just be right up here. Let me just find my, where's my little pen tool? Is it this? Hold on, go like this, change it to the brush. I would expect that the RSI would have come up like this. And this is what I'm hoping. Something like this, a strong signal, right? Something like that. If we see something like this, this RSI is right up into there, giving me a strong signal. And this, you know, green candles have come up into this blue line, shot up into this orange line. So we're seeing, you know, price action up here. Along with this up here, that's insane euphoria. That is insane euphoria. And when this happens, I am getting out of crypto. Do what you want to do. Patreons will see when I'm selling. If you don't want to miss when I'm selling, become a patron. You need to have a certain tier, right? Because that's some, you know, serious stuff. This one here will unlock all the posts. I'm telling you now, more than ever, the next few months, if it happens, you better be prepared, because you're just going to get dumped on. Have someone that understands the market. If you don't understand the charts, have someone that can show you the charts. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing in the charts. Yeah. And this is going to be great, because this will show you when I'm buying. You will see my sell alerts. You will see lots of different things in this particular tier. If you know, there's a bunch of tiers. Go lower if, you know, if whatever's best for you. But yeah, that's the tier that I keep recommending people. I've got the CEO tier, which is the next tier above. It gives you access to my VIP group. It's a powerful network. They're constantly sharing great projects. A lot of them are highly speculative. If you've got the money and you want to F with that, fine, you do that. Have some fun with it, but just put what you can afford to lose. But there is big money in the space, and they know how to make money sharing great projects all the time. Check it out, right? Let's go back to this. This is what I'm looking for. I want a clear sign, if I can get it. Something that I will quickly point out, though, that I've just seen, right? Something I think is quite important, especially for the altcoins, and I think it will do it. There's this thing called a bearish divergence, where the indicator makes a high, then a lower high, and then a lower high, right? And it's right now it's forming a lower high, because meaning that we saw a rally up in March, fell down. Then the second time we saw another rally, it didn't go. This indicator didn't go as high as the last one. It's at a slanted angle. And as that's happening, you're seeing the price make higher highs. So I'm going to show you. Hold on, let me just bring it so you can see the price. I know it looks like a messy chart. I'll tell you what I'll do, just so it's not so messy, I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of the writing and all of this stuff. I don't want it to be too messy for you guys. I want to make it clean and clear. So you got this, you know, white bar that I just drew here for the RSI, right? And to bring it up in one more time so you can see. Hold on, where is it? Where's the chart thing? Here it is somewhere. Where's it gone? Here we go. You got this at an angle coming down, and then you have the price of the Bitcoin, the altcoins, total altcoins going like this. Look, so from here, we got high, another high, and where we are now, it's going to form another high. Hold on, where's it gone? Did I not draw it? Hold on. Like this, so like here, a high, another high, and another high, eventually, like this. If we see this, this is going to form a bearish divergence, which can be bad, which again, it could be another signal that the top is in, because you're going high, 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 and the RSI is going low, low, low. The only way to break it would be obviously to come above this one here. If you're looking, I'm hovering over it, I'm make a big little circle, this one here, right? Just scribble on it. If we can get above this, meaning that the RSI comes up like this and it goes above this one, great. It breaks that kind of bearish divergence, which can usually be a bad thing, and showing that, you know, there's, yeah, you'll see as time comes on. So I'm going to be looking at this as well to see if it can do it. But as it stands, the market's looking good. I do think there's, you know, massive potential to the upside for altcoins. I think you're going to see a lot of excitement come in, because, you know, the RSI is right down here. And again, this is on the 2-week time frame. So every candle takes 2 weeks to play out. So in 2 weeks from now, we will see what happens with the candle, right? Either this candle will go up, or I think it will do another 2 weeks. There'll be a new candle. Maybe that'll go up. It always takes 2 weeks to play out. Yeah, I'll get rid of that as well. So let me just get rid of all this. Don't need any of this. Clear that. We'll just see what happens. Then just have one nice clean site, a clean signal of where I think we could go, and let's see if it can do this. Go, you know, follow that green bar into that area there. But you know, hopefully we can see this really come up as well. There's room for it, because we're nowhere near overbought on this RSI for the altcoins, just your favorite memes, your AIs, and anything else. This is where money can seriously come in. So guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, drop the like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stick around. I will be bringing more analysis videos. I think it's important over the coming months, so people can see where we are, and so you know where to catch a read on this market and know where we should be taking profits. Yeah, at least that's what I think. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Never be defeated.